Yo everyone, it's Ronnie2K. We've been having a lot of fun in the city. It's been going fantastic. I'm sure you guys have seen me dominating actually, and I wanted to give you an insight on some of the builds that I've been looking at, thinking about, and even using out there in the city. It's there's a lot to choose from now. Obviously, without the default pies, you are able to customize a lot more, which has really made some more intricate builds. This is gonna be the first of probably several videos we talk about builds because they're ever changing. People are gonna find new ones. I'm gonna find new ones. I'm gonna give you insights on ones that people haven't ever heard of. So make sure you're subscribing. Right here on the YouTube channel, I'll be dropping build videos from time to time. But this is the first one. This is how I feel after the first week of launch and some of the most popular builds I'm seeing. Let's talk about three builds today, specifically that I've seen a lot of and I wanted to discuss. So, first things first, the two-way point guard. So, this is a build I've seen a bunch in the first few days as people are trying to figure out which kind of point guard they want. If you want those dribble moves, if you want shooting, if you want to be a fast flying, say that 10 times fast, around the court, but still have some defensive ability and be able to ISO. This is a good build for you. So you just kind of start off on that 6'6", 181, 7-foot wingspan. That's what we're going to do. That's like basically Sean Livingston's dimension. So that's what you're kind of going for here. A big point guard, maybe a little bit Lonzo Ballish too. So this is what the final potentials are going to be looking like. With a little finishing in the build, and that's going to be your drive and dunk and drive and layup. You got to make sure you get able to get to the rack. Next, you'll see that shooting isn't maxed out too far because I want to save some of that for elsewhere. I think somewhere between 16 to 20 shooting badges is enough for me for this build. But I mean, if you like to shoot and that's your game, you might need some more depending on your personal play. I like to stash them for other stuff. Obviously, here we go with playmaking. It's similar to shooting where I'm going to go pretty high, but also not max out the pass accuracy so I can save some attributes for defense and physicals, which is where this build is going to really cut its teeth and be a beast on the perimeter defense. Let's look at some of the takeovers. Some good options here are limitless range, extreme clamps, contact ducks. Next badges, let's look at shooting. You're going to want Green Machine Hall of Fame, Hot Shot Hall of Fame. Once you have those hot zones, you'll definitely want Hot Zone Hall of Fame. Then you can mix what's left with Deadeye or Tireless Shooter or whatever else you like. Again, every build is really about taking a dominant one and then tweaking it a little bit more to your playstyle. So whatever you like. We'll get more specific in future videos, but I wanted to give you guys the latitude here. Playmaking, you got to go with gold ankle breaker, Hall of Fame handles, gold quick first step, gold space creator. Then you can mix what's left over with unpluckable or bailout or whatever else you like. Might not need bailout with this build unless you get yourself in the air a lot and need to help yourself out. But unpluckable, I would definitely suggest. All right, so moving on to build number 2. The playmaking 3-level score. This one is a walking bucket. It's a lot of fun. People have been sort of trying to recreate a LeBron build with an absurd amount of badges. It's crazy how many badges you can build. So let's take a look at this guy. Power forward, 6'8", 218 pounds, 7'5" wingspan. A little lighter than LeBron, I would say, but this is the build you want. And here are the final numbers for potentials here. Look at this, it's crazy. 92 driving layup, 95 driving dunk, 92 standing dunk, 87 mid-range, 82 3-point, so you can really shoot from literally anywhere. 69 free throw, 84 pass accuracy, 76 ball handle, 78 speed with the ball, 82 perimeter D, 89 steal, 95 block, 70 offensive rebound, 95 defensive rebound, 92 speed, 79 acceleration, 85 vert, 85 stamina. You can even get rid of some steal here and move it towards strength if you want to attack the rim a little bit. I mean, that's sort of, again, your playstyle, but Takeover, you should do easy blow-bys, finishing moves, limitless range, depending on how you play. But I mean, this guy is a walking bucket, and I feel like you can really get to the rack if you use easy blow-bys. Definitely one you want to look at. Moving on, look, we got to build big man. I know I always start with a big man and then start moving on to shooting builds. So I started a big man. Mine's a little bit different than this, but this is the one that is getting modeled out. Yeah, if all of your friends are running point guard builds or shooting guard builds, and they like to be play shots and sharpshooters, somebody's gonna have to play the role of, making a balanced team, which is here with the big man. You want some W's, can't roll up and have the same build. It's not gonna work, especially here in next gen. I just feel like that there's a lot of balance. You're seeing less shooting builds up front, and I think that's going to be a theme. I think you're going to see a lot more movement towards the post because it's definitely balanced out. It was getting a little too green heavy on the outside in current gen. So here we are next gen. Let's talk about this build. Power forward, 6'8", 210 pounds, 7'6" wingspan. Here are the numbers. 50 close shot, 93 drive-in layup, 95 drive-in dunk, 90 standing dunk, 86 mid-range, 81 3-point, 69 free throw. Speed with ball is 60, ball handles 35, 65 interior D, 58 perimeter D, 92 steal, 95 block, 95 offensive rebound, 95 defensive rebound, 82 speed, 79 acceleration, 60 strength, 88 vertical, 92 stamina. And look, some people might want their paint beast to be a little bit more strong and buffed up on interior D. But there's some badges. Again, the badges are really connected to your attributes, and some of the badges you need to get are based on that. So, Intimidator, Rim Protector, you can make up for those in order to keep your player a little faster. It's just a preference, right? Speed versus do you want to be stringent at the rack? I prefer to be stringent in the rack, but a lot of people are really enjoying a kind of a fast big man, which is different than current gen. I mean, there weren't a lot of those. I mean, it was either you were plotting big man or you were a guy that could shoot outside and kind of dribble and do everything. Lots more balance between on next gen between big mans and small man. That was important. You also have more shooting on this one, as in you're an 81 on the outside. And takeovers, you can go with see the future, limitless range, or spot up precision. There's a lot of fun takeovers as big man, and I definitely recommend messing around with those. That primary and secondary should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of builds. This is really about customization, giving you guys the ability to do maximum. So let me know other builds you come across. It's early days here at NBA2K21 Next Gen, and I'm sure there could be a ton of other builds that I'm going to talk about. We're going to experiment and find. I'm going to have some secret builds, so let me know what builds you're liking so far, and I'll be making some more videos on this subject in the coming days. So thank you guys for watching. More videos coming your way. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.